There's also that character you were talking about, Bullhorn. Bullhorn, man, if y'all know Dolomite or Rudy Ray Moore, and you already saw us play some clips with him, that dude does an amazing Rudy Ray Moore impression. And the actor's name is Byron Menz. And he's listed as one of the writers, which could be just because he wrote all his own dialogue. Man, I would not doubt that because he's spot on, man. He's perfect.
Bullhorn, can I get you anything?
Yes, I would like some of that ass.
Honestly, we should have said that to the waitress.
She asked.
I like the way he was very polite about it. Yes, I would like some of that ass. I'm going to be back at the Broadway Comedy Club. That's going to be Friday, April 17th. Get your tickets at doubletoastedny.com or go to doubletoasted.com. So years ago, I remember one of my biggest goals was to go see a certain movie. And I wanted to go to this festival because it was showing early there. And I didn't know where it was going to play. I didn't know what was going to happen to the distribution for it. That festival was Sundance. Ended up having a friend over there we'd become friends for a while, and I would go to Sundance regularly for about 4 or 5 years. But my first memory of Sundance is going over there and seeing, at the time, what was the holy grail of cinema for me, which was this movie right here.
Black Dynamite. Never in the history of the game has there been such devastation.
Yeah, y'all. I want to see this movie so bad because, of course, I love black cinema, black exploitation cinema because of one particular person that we'll talk about later in this discussion. But this is Michael Jai White as the title character, Black Dynamite. Even got to do an interview with him and the director at that time, and that was at Comic-Con. So that was quite an experience, man. I enjoyed the movie very much. And watching it again, because I haven't seen this movie in its entirety. I've watched it in bits and pieces. Have not seen this movie in its entirety since I saw it at Sundance.
Oh, wow.
Years ago. And I have to say that watching it again, man, I was laughing so hard. I enjoyed this movie so much. I know my neighbors were like, "Shout!" because I was in the backyard and watching on my laptop, and I was laughing my ass off, and I was laughing loud. Yeah, loud. I love this movie even more than I saw it the first time. And I remember watching the first time. I'm like, well, because I was so excited that, you know, I'd hyped myself up too much. And I think I only felt like a smidge maybe let down. But for the most part, I really enjoyed it, man. And watching it again, I love it. And I'm going to go through talking about why this is a perfect Black History movie, because we're in Black History Month right now.
Sure.
And why it is just one of the best spoof movies out there.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to talk about this too, because we just saw a horrible, terrible, most awful spoof movie out there.
What does it take to make the ultimate date movie?
Idiot. Hell no, I won't marry you. Gosh.
Date movies created.
That's how it opens.
Yeah, it sure is. So you got another hour and 14 minutes of that. And all of them hurt.
Yeah.
That's by Friedberg and Seltzer. Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, who that Date movie is just a very early entry into their legacy of bullshit right here.
Starving Games? Never even heard of that.
Good. Keep it that way. You're lucky. Don't go near that. But this is Black History Month. And though this is a spoof of a movie, it's a spoof film, at the same time, it honors a very controversial, but also, I believe, significant part of movie history, of cinema, if you will. So this is a spoof of blaxploitation. And that's still to this day, a divisive subgenre. And the reason why is because, first of all, it got its name from a member of the NAACP. And this I did not know. A guy named, I think his name was Julius Griffin. he gave it that name, blaxploitation, because, and a lot of people wonder, like, what is the blaxploitation? What are they exploiting? Well, this came in, and this subgenre, it came in and it actually it targeted Black audiences with what this person believed was stereotypical images. You know, gangsters, pimps, hoes.
Pimps, pushers, and players.
There you go. But also, some people argue that the genre, they put Black people in roles that Hollywood often wouldn't do. You know, like you have the action hero, who's also the leading man, or in some cases, even the leading woman.
This is the end of your rotten life, you dope pusher.
Grape juice went everywhere because what he was wearing. Look, he like one of the Fruit of the Loom characters right there. Yeah, that movie, you already know it. You talk about how those are stereotypical images, sure, but some of the stuff that Hollywood was doing was even more stereotypical, was even worse sometimes. At least Black people got to see themselves be the center of the film, the lead of the film, the action hero. A lot of things that they wanted but did not see Hollywood attempt to do. Hollywood would eventually do it with things like Shaft. And of course, years later, we had people like Will Smith, who became Mr. 4th of July.
Yeah. But, you know, and Shaft gets lumped in with the blaxploitation movies just because of the time period it came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, having the black people as the lead characters and in a position of power where they were a driving force. And not just, they're not a pimp, but somebody that the white buddy cops come to for information and push around.
Yeah. Also, you know, they were often sticking it to the man. Mm-hmm. A lot of times when they say that this was exploitive, you would actually see them trying to help the community, or you would see a lot of Black power images in there. Yeah. You know, a lot of Black militants or Black activists in these movies. So, you know, this, as you said, it was very empowering. And a lot of people, even though they might have been a stereotypical image, or that was what came with the subgenre and had that reputation. A lot of times, you know, like I said, man, they were heroes, and take what you can get at that moment. You know, there's also the independent filmmaker aspect of it. You know, a lot of these movies, they were made and being financed and produced on their own, very independently. You know, you talk about the independent spirit of filmmaking. A lot of times these blaxploitation movies very much encompass that.
Sure.
Because, you know, I think that people, when they realize that it did have that independent drive, that these people were making these movies for themselves against all odds, I think there's a certain respect that came for blaxploitation instead of just the stereotypical images that were pinned upon it because of the imagery that most people were being sold. You know, I think that there's a lot of things here that made this subgenre very popular also, in that even though it's considered to be a subgenre, those images were so strong. You know, you had the style, the hair, the clothes, the music,
the way they spoke,
the way the language. Yeah. Can you dig it?
Showing up.
That's just racist. Showing off. No. Everything about it is just. It was very distinct. The iconography was so strong. And like I said, anything from like you said, the language to the clothes, the hair, the music, that funk, that soul, as crazy as it got sometimes.
Even Michael Jackson would look at that and be like, what is that?
This is what makes Black Dynamite so important, because I know Black Dynamite seems like a fun film. People love it. But I do believe that this is somewhat of a very significant film when it comes to what it's spoofing. And I think it's kind of important like that, because a lot of people, they do spoofs and they're missing something that makes those spoofs terrible. And that is a love and respect.
Yeah.
And an honor for the thing that they're spoofing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it seems like you're making fun of it, but sometimes you get a great parody, you get a great spoof, you get a great comedy when it comes from some people who love the source material that they are making fun of.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. When I was rewatching Black Dynamite today, there is an authentic admiration for the film in every way. It's just polished like hell and back.
Oh, yeah, to make it look like those films. To where somebody walking in could easily think, well, is this from the 70s? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
It's not until you see Michael Jai White, you're like, well, wait, I know he's not that old. But, this comes on the heel of other successful blaxploitation parodies. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
There was that one movie, I don't think it was so successful, but Original Gangster that had Jim Brown and Fred Williamson and Pam Grier in it.
Yeah.
But you have all those, but this one really takes it to the next level.
Yeah, you know why it does, I think? Because those were great points, because you did have all those others, because I know some of you are saying, well, they had I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. No, they did. They did. And they had, what was the other one that you named?
Undercover Brother.
Yeah, Undercover Brother. You had all of those, man, but I think what really makes this one stand out is that it's also honoring sort of the granddaddy of all spoofs out there. It's paying honor to a spoof masterpiece, the one that people say just the spoof as we know it today, the one that started it all.
Peter Graves. You ever seen a grown man naked?
Johnny, what can you make out of this?
This?
Well, I can make a towel. A pterodactyl.
Give me that.
I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's a funny recurring character. That's Airplane. Yeah. And what Black Dynamite is doing that a lot of these other movies aren't. Undercover Brother's great. Love it. We actually talked about that last a couple of Black History months ago, I believe. Yeah. And I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Saw that in the theater. Man, that movie is one of the funniest comedies I've ever seen. But Black Dynamite, for the most part, kind of plays it straight.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's what makes it work, is it plays it straight and everybody's committed to the bit.
Yeah, everybody, for the characters in this movie, this is a serious movie for them. Even though the movie gets extremely silly. These characters, this ain't no laughing matter.
Right, the movie's not stopping to wink at you.
Yeah, I would even say that, and this is going to be blasphemous right here, but I would even say that Black Dynamite does some things even better than Airplane.
Oh.
And I'm not saying that it's better than Airplane. Airplane's always going to be the one. Airplane's always going to be the go-to. But I think that the attention to detail that this movie has is excellent, because this paid such close attention that, so you have something like Airplane, which is making fun of the genre.
Yeah, the disaster movie genre.
What Black Dynamite did, Black Dynamite came in and they paid such close attention to this genre of movie making, of filmmaking, of cinema, that it went in and also just even had fun with the imperfections of the filmmaking. Not just jokes or the format of the genre. This made fun of the filmmaking, man, the imperfections of it here. Because like I said, at the time, these movies were made on small budgets. They were shot quickly. They were not the most professional looking movies out there.
What's a reshoot?
Yeah, exactly, man. You got one shot. You ain't got no money for no more film. You better take that and do some editing around it or something. Do some magic. Yeah, Black Dynamite has fun with it all. The bad camera work.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight. The only way I know how.
Boom mic in the scene.
Yeah, the boom mic. That's a real thing. If you watch some of these movies, man, those shots will go on forever and they're terribly composed. Boom mic will be, you'll see not the mic, the man down on the ground. There's also the really bad editing. They kind of make fun of when you see the stunt man and it's an obvious stunt man.
I am. Motherfucker.
I love that. He got fired in between.
Foot not even close to that guy's face.
No, that's another thing, man. The bad stunt choreography. And then they had those awkward shots that we're talking about that they had to use because you only had one shot to work with. So whatever went wrong, if you couldn't edit around it, you better keep it then and just hope that people kind of just move on.
I can promise you that.
Well, Well, I hope it ain't like when you promised your mama you was gonna get him off of that for the rest of his natural life.
But to my point of Black Dynamite and the filmmakers respecting this genre, Black Dynamite is not just making fun of those things. It's paying homage.
Oh, very much so. And to different movies, but in a way you're like, oh, this is from that movie. And this is from that movie.
Yeah.
And this is from the Bruce Lee movie. And there's all kinds of things going on.
Yeah.
I just think this is a great way to show making fun of as opposed to paying homage to. And this movie is way more paying homage than making fun of, because everybody's taking it so seriously, like you guys said.
Yeah.
And, doing all these things and paying attention to those things too, when it's redoing it and making it, even funnier because they're taking it so seriously.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like I said, Airplane worked. That guy that we showed, he was the only one who was out of character.
That's true.
He was the only one out of character. Everybody else played everything straight.
Oh, you talking about that guy right there?
He's the only one out of character in the whole movie. Everybody else is in character. And that's what makes that scene work.
Yeah. No, I love spoof movies when they're done right. And as you see, respect and a love for what you're doing. Man, these fools over here that are doing all these movies, date movie, disaster movie, boy, that's a very appropriate title right there. Meet the Spartans. All these movies, man, they don't have a love for that. They're just saying, hey, this is popular at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
This is something that people recognize.
Yeah.
And so we're just gonna make fun of things that are at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate those movies, man. They don't have any. Those guys, they don't even have any love for the spoof genre itself.
No, they're just, how many silly jokes can we throw in here? And if we don't got a joke, let's find a reference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Black Dynamite actually understands structure,
Yeah,
and they set things up really well. Like, I forgot that the movie started with a fake commercial for Anaconda malt liquor.
Uh-huh.
That has an amazing payoff.
Yeah, it does. Oh, did you say payoff? Ka-ching!
He was too quiet for too long. He let you get all that out.
Did I hear about getting paid? Well, speaking of which, hey, you brought this up. I didn't.
Yeah, this is my fault.
This is your fault. Speaking of getting paid, folks, a lot of you can get paid out there through our sponsor right now, which is Shopify. We have to give a word out to our sponsor at this moment, who brought us this segment of the show right here. And Shopify, I'm glad you asked. There's a lot of people out there. You know what? You are a wonderful, toasted community. There's so many people out there that are talented. You make jewelry, you make clothes, you make toys, you make games that people can play. You make all kind of stuff that you're just kind of doing it for fun, or maybe just making a little money off of it here and there. Hey, start an online business, be your own online entrepreneur, and get on Shopify and start selling today. Why use Shopify? Because Shopify provides you with your own design studio. You get hundreds of ready-to-use templates, and Shopify will help you with those templates build a store that matches your personality, your style. Let me put some business on there, your brand. And best of all, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping, processing returns. Not that you got to worry about a lot of that, because you're going to be good. Your stuff is nice. 24/7 support too, so you're never left alone. If you put in this code right here, Shopify.com/toasted, all lowercase, you'll get a $1 per month trial period. Again, that is Shopify.com/toasted, all lowercase, $1 per month trial period. If you put that in there, I want to thank Shopify for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Now back to Dynamite. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. I'm also impressed with how it nails not just blaxploitation filmmaking, but 70s filmmaking overall.
Yeah. Stuff you would see at the same theaters where it'd be double features.
Yeah. You were talking about Grindhouse, and whether it was Grindhouse, blaxploitation, or even mainstream filmmaking, 70s had a look. 70s film and TV had a look. Chances are, if you grew up when we grew up, and your parents definitely would know this. There was a TV show that came on or a movie that had an intro with graphics that looked like this.
So grab hold to your seats.
They even nailed that. Love that. The grainy film look that you were talking about, how they made it look like the 70s film grain through the whole movie.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows like that authenticity comes through, and why it is so successful is they are just making a blaxploitation film at the end of the day.
Yeah. They had a editing style that looks very much like the 70s editing at the time. And also 70s, even if it wasn't some sort of blaxploitation or a grindhouse movie, 70s, sometimes they took themselves so seriously that it got silly then. Because you'll be watching a serious movie or a serious action film, not a comedy, not a spoof. No, he's serious as hell, man. And then they'll get into a car chase. And this is something that we even see today, but boy, in the 70s, no matter what happened, a car had to explode.
Oh, yeah.
That car didn't have to touch anything. That car would just touch air. Just blow up.
Yeah, because sometimes whoever's doing the pyrotechnics would get it wrong, and it would blow up before it even made impact. Just going off the cliff, it would start blowing up, and they were like, well, we're not shooting it again.
Shh, don't you ever. They use that twice in the movie, by the way.
They do. Also, if you watch that car chase, and all through the car chase, that car is red until it goes off the cliff.
Oh,
man. Now you know why they call me.
It sure is.
It's like a red Porsche.
Look at that. Don't you ever.
It's not even the same kind of car.
Well, you know why? Because I think that's stock footage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they use it
That's
twice.
why I use it twice.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that scene is he crashes when he actually looks at the road. Like the whole time the car's turning and shit, and he's like looking back.
Oh yeah, no, that's funny. That's very funny, man. Yeah, the whole time he's talking trash while looking behind him.
Now you know why they call me Chicago. Because I left your ass.
Is that Bubba Gump?
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah.
He was driving perfect.
Yeah, man.
At the road.
Yeah, it's only until you actually start driving responsibly that he ran off the road. Yeah, man. Let me see here. I was trying to find some of that editing style that they had here. But yeah, it's a lot of things that they do where I look at this and I say, no one would be able to get all this stuff if they didn't have a love for that era of filmmaking, that genre of filmmaking. So that's why I think that this is, I think people don't give this movie enough credit for the technical things that they do.
Oh,
right.
absolutely.
And that's almost a compliment within itself because they do it so well that it doesn't draw attention to itself.
Yeah, those two things alone. It was like, what? The car blown up, being red, but then turning gray, and a man's driving without looking. That's great.
Let's see here. Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White this is a great role for him because one of the things that went with black action heroes and blaxploitation movies, see, black people love kung fu and martial arts movies so much that even if you couldn't do martial arts, it didn't stop you. You did it anyway. But Michael Jai White, he's the real thing. And you could actually see how that's one of the things that's probably the most authentic and serious things in the movie is his martial arts. And all of it's put to good use. I mean, he makes sure that he comes in and actually does things that they used to do in these movies. Like when they would just come in and just kick out a light for no reason.
That was straight from a Bruce Lee movie.
Really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that whole scene is from a Bruce Lee movie. That's all y'all feel.
Yeah.
That's right, you job at.
He was going to walk away until
he was probably going to leave. And he had to open up his mouth.
That's a punk. Don't be coming to the hip hop and talking that shit, you dig?
Damn, that dude fell right on his face too.
That dude caught it.
That's his signature sound to Hui! Nunchucks, man. Like I think Michael Jai White, he's like a martial arts expert.
He would have to be. Because you watch these scenes, and it's like, that's not a stunt man, that's him.
Yeah.
A couple of like that.
I can do with that. So, Black Dynamite, another thing that shows that it really does have a love for blaxploitation is that it does pull from very specific things. It pulls directly from some movies. A lot of this is actually being pulled from Rudy Ray Moore.
Right.
I mean, Michael Jai White almost kind of looks like him too.
With all the
mustache,
the hair and all.
And the sideburns.
It certainly opens like a direct copy from Dolomite.
And
then what later the character Bullhorn comes in.
So it makes these direct references, but so here's another thing that people who, if you know how to if you're a spoof expert, if you come in and you know how to do it exactly right, then you know that you can make these references so that the people who are in the know, they get it. But also it's done well enough to where it's not going over certain people's heads.
Right.
Everybody can enjoy it. It doesn't isolate certain audience members from the joke. So if you're a fan of that genre and you know these movies that they're referencing, that's great. And as I said, there's a lot that's taken here from Rudy Ray Moore movies. Some of my favorites. There's a direct line in here that I forgot that they did that was taken straight from a Rudy Ray Moore movie, Disco Godfather. One of the most quotable lines from the movie.
Where is Bucky? And what has he had?
Angel dust. I told him.
That's a quotable line. Where's Bucky and what has he had? And they do that exact line in this movie here.
Black Dynamite, I got to go to the hospital. It's my little nephew Bucky. He OD'd.
Where is Bucky and what has he had?
And I like he didn't overplay it either.
Right.
It's probably the worst delivery in the movie.
and that character that you see, the one with the nephew right there. The actress is
Kim Whitley.
Yeah, and she plays a character called Honeybee. And that's a direct reference to a Dolomite character named Queen Bee.
Queen, what's happening? What in the world are you doing in a joint like this?
Cavalier sent some of his apes down, beat me like a dog, and kidnapped TC and Java.
Kidnapped her girls, her dancers at the club. It was always girls who were dancers at the club, girlfriends of Dolomite. Some of his hoes getting kidnapped, and he always had to go rescue them and had to rescue a club, save the club. Yeah. Always a rival club that didn't like them was trying to kill them.
Right.
Yeah.
Goddamn club wars.
Yeah. Boy, they did beat her ass too. See if I can find this. Yeah, man.
The Queen Bee.
The Queen Bee. Yeah, they beat her ass good.
Oh. Yeah.
She getting beat down by Burt Reynolds over here. Wait a minute, wait for it.
It's just funny that you know that guy's like kicking the bar and she's just like, ah!
That's what's funny about it, because you know she's on the ground. There's also that character you were talking about, Bullhorn. Bullhorn, man, if y'all know Dolomite or Rudy Ray Moore, you already saw us play some clips with him. That dude does an amazing Rudy Ray Moore impression. And the actor's name is Byron Menz. And he's listed as one of the writers, which could be just because he wrote all his own dialogue. Man, I would not doubt that, because he's spot on, man. He's perfect.
Bullhorn, can I get you anything?
Yes, I would like some of that ass.
Honestly, we should have said that to the waitress.
I mean, she asked.
I like the way he was very polite about it. Yes, I would like some of that ass.
Can I get you anything?
Yes, I would like some of that ass.
So matter of fact, like he's asking for a drink.
Right?
Yes, I would like some water and some ass.
You mentioned
Oh man! All right.
Yes, I'll take a cocktail and some ass. Oh,
You want that neater on the rocks.
Take my ass neat. Oh. Also, outside of Dolomite, there's some other famous scenes from here. There's a famous pimp council scene in this movie.
Been around as the world started turning as a result of its core overheating and explodes into cosmic dust.
Whoa, that's some heavy shit. Like that's about to happen in about 15 minutes or so. Plus, he has I forgot his name.
Cedric Yarbrough.
Yeah, Cedric Yarbrough. He has one of the most quotable lines in the movie. Black Dynamite, I'll sell drugs community. But that's
Is that from the Mac?
No, that's a scene. It could be from the Mac.
Because I know there's a scene of saying, hey man, he's like, we trying to clean up the neighborhood. He's like, you ain't putting me out of my business.
Yeah. Well, it could be a combination of that, and also it's a lot like Willie Dynamite.
Oh.
You remember Willie Dynamite?
Barely.
Had the dude from Sesame Street, Gordon from Sesame Street as a pimp.
Right.
Yeah, there's a big pimp council scene in there too. You remember that?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, in all respect to your idea, Bell, some dudes got big stables. Does that mean they get more turf?
The organization will see that everyone is satisfied.
Then there's another problem. My bitches.
You saying you can't control your bitches?
He's like, what?
He's like the skeleton on the hood right there.
Now, if you know those things, it's great. But if you don't, it doesn't leave you confused.
Yeah.
The comedy still works.
Mm-hmm.
That is something that really needs to be known about making a great spoof movie, man, because that is the reason why that's so important is because if you're not aware of that, not only do you run the risk of alienating some of the audiences who don't get the reference, but also you're probably going to date your movie to where those jokes, just a simple 2 or 3 years later, those jokes are going to be stale and they're not going to work. Hence, a Freeberg and Seltzer movie.
But I only have a T-Mobile sidekick. You can borrow my Trio 650.
Now, we don't know what that shit is now.
What are those?
And I was around when those came out. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Wow.
And most importantly, man, the most important thing is just be funny. I mean, yes,
That's
you have.
hard though.
It isn't it though? That's easy said to Marcia. That's hard.
It's hard.
Marcia, you can't control your bitches. Yeah, it is harder. It is easier said than done because that's one of the main rules that people forget. Just be funny, and not just anything for a laugh.
Right.
You can if you can actually do a lot of cleverness. If you can actually make something that's good, put something together that has that everything we complimented. If you can do that, then you can afford to be silly. Mm-hmm. You can have those moments of stupidity in there and not be seen as a stupid comedy.
I'm looking for Nipsey.
There's no Nipsey here.
Open this
And that's a 1-for-1 Dolomite outfit.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's why I got a problem with Marlon Wayans sometimes because he's the epitome of anything for a laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of these movies, it's just not Freeberg and Seltzer. It's just not the Wayans. A lot of people don't know the art of the spoof. And hopefully you realize that by watching something like Black Dynamite and everything that we pointed out. Because to do it, not just well, to do it in a way that is excellent, it has to do everything we said, man. You can't just do silly shit for a open your mouth. You can't do just silly shit for a laugh. throw things in there that are just popular at the moment. Like we said, man, you have to have a love for the thing that you're talking about. You have to go in and be, you have to be observant.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, you have to be sharp and realize that a lot of this stuff, it works because of things that weren't even in the forefront. Some things that worked in the background, you got to pay attention to. Yeah, man. And if you can do that, you can have your silly moment in there. You can do just something stupid for a laugh.
Especially when you hire talented actors like this. Like I forgot that during the credits they had some stuff they didn't use, and they had a line from Cedric, him talking about like a short prostitute. Did you hear that? He was joking with another pimp. Like, hey, you know what they say about that midget prostitute? Always coming up short.
Yeah, the moments like that are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this in its entirety during Sundance, and I laughed harder this time watching this than I did at that time.
I think the last time I saw it, because I saw it whenever it first got released, and then when Adult Swim was about to release the cartoon series, they replayed it, and I watched it again right before that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah, the cartoon series.
And I'm talking about from the moment the movie opened. I said, man, maybe I was looking for something more at the time. Maybe I was hyping myself up too much, because I just remember laughing a lot harder this time than I did last time. From the moment this movie opened up, my stomach was already kind of hurting from laughing so hard. This is Black. It opens up with Black Dynamite's brother.
Oh yeah,
who's an undercover cop, and just manages, even when they're not saying anything, just starts bringing attention on himself. It's like, brother, how'd you even get this far undercover? You're so bad.
I gotta get back to the streets where I come from. I told you, Jive Chumps, I ain't no snitch.
Said you were.
I think it's supposed to be making fun of like some of the actors in the blaxploitation movies who actually, Shakespearean stage actors like William Marshall. Was it William Marshall? Whoever played Blackula. Yeah. Trying to do that accent.
That reminds me of
Jive Chumps.
Hollywood Shuffle. It reminds me of that Hollywood Shuffle. They were doing that.
Yes. Hello, I'm Robert Townsend. I'm a graduate of Black Acting School. Right before they was like, Master Beats is on Tuesday, Beats is on Wednesday. I don't know.
All of a sudden, hello. Oh man.
But the way he looked nervous from the beginning.
So man.
Let's go back to the streets.
Kind of.
Yeah.
One of us here is not who he appears to be.
You're already sunk.
Come on, you jive turkeys. What kind of rundown is this?
What kind of rundown is this? You know what? I think that makes perfect sense then, because you had that dude William Marshall playing Blackula. I think that's his name. Yeah, he was very dignified. I am Blackula. Yeah, I think maybe it started to lose its novelty and creative grip for me near the very end. There's a part near the end when they go to the White House, and that stuff is probably, it's the stuff that goes a little too overboard. It doesn't really stick to what was going on before for me, but I still had a good laugh.
Well, you have to escalate. I mean, I thought it was a little looser, didn't have quite the grip, but I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I remember at the very end, they did some stuff in the White House, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but Dolomite comes in to fight the president, and that stuff actually is it's like Martin said, they're playing a lot looser with that than they are with the rest of the movie. I think the rest of the movie is tighter. I think the rest of the movie really is sticking to the format more than the end is. But I still had a good time. Mm-hmm. I still laughed. I remember I didn't like that at all when I first saw it. This time I was like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, it's when they get to this part, they're doing what the original movies didn't have the budget to do.
Yeah. Only what they hoped to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. The editing that I was talking about. That 70s editing style. This is not just blaxploitation. Like they did this kind of editing And it's very stylish. Even today, some people might even not like it. They'll probably say that's way too choppy. But it was normal back in the 70s to edit things in the way that you're about to see.
To the beat, yeah.
Man, that is not a spoof. No. They actually did that.
Yeah. Edit to the beat. They edited to the beat. That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
You up and going like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, I really want to thank you for getting me to watch this again, man. Because I love this. I hadn't seen it in its entirety, as I said, and I don't know why I never appreciated it as much as I'm loving it right now. But if you want to watch something fun that also honors part of Black cinematic history, this is an excellent watch. This is so entertaining, at least for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I love this movie, man.
It happens. A lot of times we see movies and we have a certain expectation. Mm-hmm. And we're like, yeah, well, it could have been. And then later you see it without any of that. Yeah. And just like, oh my God, this movie's brilliant. What was I thinking?
And I really liked it before, but I love this movie now.
What's your favorite part in the movie? Like, what made you laugh the hardest?
What made me laugh the hardest? Let me see here. What made me laugh the hardest?
Well, hon, can I get you anything?
Yes, I would like some of that ass.
That's just a great line. I love that. Oh, I enjoyed it with you guys. Oz, you know you're going to be here till Thursday, so I'm going to be saying that to you. Hey, man, can I get you something? Yes, Oz, I'll have some of that ass. Well, aren't you sorry you're going to be here till Thursday now?
I bet you're going to watch it before you leave.
Oh, it's over.
It is over. It's done.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I mean, you didn't ask, but my favorite bit is when he gouges out that guy's eyes. He's like, I told you I'd get you jammed.
Yeah, that was in the trailer, man.
Damn it.
No, that's a funny one too. That's one. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. That's one of the lines that actually sold me on wanting to watch the movie. I mean, besides my love of Rudy Ray Moore and Black exploitation, anyway. But yeah, that line was in the. I think it was at the end of the trailer, of the Red Band trailer. Let's see. Yeah, when he was fighting the Asian dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny too, because I felt bad for that guy, because that's a funny line. I don't want to show the.
Yeah, he didn't want to go out there.
No, man, look, we gotta watch this dude right here, because this is Asian dude. He's just getting abused.
No, man. Whenever Dr. Wu, whoever he was doing his formula, he's standing over and he's like, "What the?
What the? Go get Black Dynamite!" And that dude did not want to go. That's why he was standing next to him. I felt bad for that guy.
Keep your eye on Black Dynamite.
Jesus, that's crazy. But look how scared this dude is, man. I felt bad for him. Oh shit!
He was defeated already.
Too close to the camera and shit.
Oh, man.
That camera was
You see where I'm coming from, you job?
That face. Yeah. So this was co-written by a lot of people, but this was Michael Jai White's idea. Mm-hmm. He said he got this idea from listening to James Brown, Superbad. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Michael Jai White's a genius for coming up with this, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, this is excellent. Excellent, y'all. I love it. I love it. Anything y'all want to add before we close?
I think we did it. I'd give it a very high full price. It's a classic.
Yeah, it is a classic.
Yeah. Very big. I was close to giving it better than Sex, but it was just that last 10 minutes that shaves that off, but extremely high full price for me.
Yeah,
love this movie, man.
Yeah. It was a real fun rewatch.
Yeah. Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.